The first three sections of the Constitution lay out the branches of government. Article 1 is dedicated to the legislative branch. Article 2 lays out the powers of the executive branch. Article 3 establishes the judicial branch. Having established the branches and their respective powers, the remaining four articles, sections of the Constitution, focus on the relationships between the federal government and other entities. Article 4 looks at the relationship between the states and the federal government. Both the federal government and the state governments share power. This is a concept called federalism. The federal government guarantees each state a republican government. It will protect states from invasion and domestic uprising should the state request that assistance. The federal government, specifically Congress, has the power to admit new states into the Union as well. No new state can be formed out of an existing state or in combination with an existing state without the consent of those existing states. Within the United States, each state is equal and granted full faith and credit to their public acts and judicial decisions. In other words, legal activities like contracts and judicial rulings made in one state are honored in another state. Similarly, citizens of each state are entitled to the same privileges and immunities in other states. In short, you cannot be discriminated against in one state because you reside in or visit another. Article 4 also contains an extradition clause. Should a person charged with a crime in one state flee to another state, that individual can be returned to the state they fled from. As the Constitution was written in 1787, the same applied to runaway slaves. A fugitive who escaped a slave state and made it to a free state could be apprehended and returned to his enslavers.